to the latest episode of Jump-Off-It. It's the show where we go off script, getting to know the employees of Jump-On-It and Jewelry and Loan. Do they have what it takes to survive the interview? My name is Dustin, and I will be your host. Today I'm joined by Danny Smith, manager of our Bullhead City location. Danny is our resident jewelry expert, a father. He's also single and ready to mingle. So ladies, he's here for you. Danny, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course, man. You ready to do this?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. I know you said you get nervous on camera a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. You think you'll get through this okay?
I'm going to.
All right. Sounds good. You don't really have a choice, right?
I know.
Yeah. All right. So here we are. All right. Let's move into the first question. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right. Getting into this first question here. Before I do that, this is the interrogation room. Are you ready?
Yep.
Who are you?
My name is Danny.
What is your background?
Well, my background is retail.
Get it out!
I've been in the diamond and jewelry business for the last 18, 19 years.
Okay. How long have you worked at Jump-On-It?
We just turned the first year, so actually it's been about a year and a half. I started in July 6th, 2020.
You had the pleasure of opening the Bullhead store.
I did.
How was that experience?
It was definitely an experience, something that I've never obviously experienced. Definitely a challenge, fun along the way. I've learned a lot, man, in the last year, more than I probably learned in 10 years of my previous experience.
How'd you end up in the pawn industry?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. Well, you gave me the opportunity.
There you go.
That's what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
And which one of your kids is your favorite? Don't even think about it. Just go.
I haven't met him yet.
Okay.
I know he's out there, or she's out there somewhere.
All right. That's all we got for this round. You want to keep these on for the whole thing, or you think you're good?
I don't care. Okay. I'm used to this.
Oh, you're used to it?
Yeah, I've been interrogated a lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Situation room. All right, we're going to have to get in one of those stories, I think. All right, so for this next challenge here, it is a feat of strength. You are going to take a quarter.
Yeah.
You are going to pinch it in the grip, and whoever drops the quarter first is going to spin the wheel for a jelly bean. You have a 50-50 chance of getting a delicious fruity jelly bean. Your other options in here are liver and onion, stink bug, old Band-Aid, stinky socks, barf, dirties, dishwater, toothpaste, dead fish, or a booger-flavored jelly bean. It's a 50-50 shot. There are some good ones in there. So whoever drops the quarter first, we're going to play a few rounds, is going to spin the wheel and take your chance.
So is the 50-50 based off of what you just read off to me?
So each jelly bean, like this is an orange jelly bean, right? One of these is good and one of them's bad.
Okay.
Like some of these in here are good jelly beans and some are bad jelly beans. So, all right, you ready for the question? We're going to ask the question, and then we'll start the challenge, and we'll go. All right? Actually, let's do a round real quick. Let's get that in there. As soon as anybody drops the quarter, so the slightest little twinge gets it gone. Question. You had a long career in the retail jewelry industry before entering the pawn industry. We see some cool stuff come through the pawn shops, but I'm sure there have been some cool pieces you have handled in your previous career. What is the most memorable piece you have ever had the opportunity to sell?
Do I still have to hold it, or do I get to start over?
You get to start over.
Dang it. I gotta eat it.
Toasted marshmallow. I got lucky.
Fun stuff.
PG-13, my friends. PG-13. All right. Ready?
Nope.
Set, go. All right. So, best piece of jewelry you ever had the opportunity to sell?
Well, I think the most exciting, the best thing that I ever sold was a very large, rare, high-quality loose diamond.
Okay.
And that was over 5 carats, VS or VVS. I think it was an E color, and it sold for over $300,000.
Okay. And is that something that the jewelry industry, big box retail, sees frequently?
Not really.
Not really?
It was a tough one.
Damn it. What are you usually, type of diamonds are you typically interacting with?
I would say anywhere between a carat to 2 carats is the average.
Oh, God.
Is that good? Which one is that?
That's barf.
That's got to be good.
It makes me want to barf.
Does it?
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Oh, it's got that nasty, like, stomach acid.
Let me smell your breath.
I don't think you want to, trust me. All right, I got to win one of these because I want you to eat this thing. So, all right. So, big old diamond. What is it that you normally interacting with on the nicer end of stuff?
Probably somewhere in between like a 1 carat and 1.5 is probably about the average.
Okay.
You know, because your average person buying an engagement ring is between the ages of 25 and 35, and in that age range, you know, people aren't really set up financially to spend big money.
Okay.
So my average sale was probably somewhere about $8,000 to $10,000.
What's the nicest stone you've seen in the pawn shop so far?
Probably about a 1 1/4 to 1.5, like SI clarity, maybe HGH color.
Okay. Yeah, I think the biggest one I've seen so far is like 8. It wasn't a very nice diamond, but 8 carats is still pretty darn cool.
That's a big diamond.
It is a big diamond. Yeah, we have it right now in Riverside. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is it? How much is it?
I don't remember what we have it out for.
How much we buy it for?
I do. I don't think I want to disclose that on YouTube TV.
Oh shit!
We got a pretty good deal. Yes, God. I was not going to lose 3 times in a row. I had to keep that going. All right, spin the wheel. I hope you don't get lucky. It's kind of on the line. I'll let you pick. You can go for the stinky socks or barf. That could be either peach or tutti frutti.
So how do I know which one's which?
It's either this colored one. The tutti frutti's like that one right there.
Which one? This one?
Yep.
Oh, it tastes like bubblegum.
Damn you, Scuba Steve.
That's good.
Yeah, you got the tutti frutti.
Can I have another one?
Yeah, absolutely. You can dig in. Go for it. Yeah, just pick
Yeah,
anyone that looks good.
Should I do it?
I think you should.
Are we done with the round?
We're done with the round, but if you
I'm
want
gonna
another
do it.
jelly bean, I'm gonna let
I
you
feel
do
bad
it.
for you.
Don't feel I'm the one putting you through this. Another tutti frutti, huh? You're going for the same kind?
Yeah.
All right. Jeez, he's the luckiest man alive. All right, we got the luckiest man alive in Bullhead City here. We will see you in the next question. All right, so there is a very stereotypical pawnbroker image that Hollywood likes to portray. So I've got some nice goods here that you would kind of maybe see in a Hollywood film pawnbroker.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you go ahead and deck yourself out as your best Hollywood-style pawnbroker? Oh yeah, that's important. We gotta see some chest here. Yeah, I'm with you on that. There we go. Get some rings going. Got to have the bling bling. Nice. Oh yeah, sleeves rolled up. Show those guns, dude. Told you, ladies, he's single and ready to mingle. He's waiting for you.
I don't even tan. This is my natural color.
If you go to a tanning booth, that's all. Story. We got to get on that. There you go. Nice Cuban link. There you go. Yup. All right. Oh yeah, the Figaro to go with it. And make sure you got that gold. All right. Be looking like the guy behind the counter. We want to see Danny with hair. We don't know what Danny with hair looks like.
Neither do I. Let's do this one on that finger.
Hey, you got a little pinky ring?
That one's not working. Look at my, I'm freaking shaking from that last segment there. There we go.
Nice, there you go.
All right.
And by the way, folks, if you ever see somebody that's trying to sell you this 18 karat fine gold out of the parking lot of the gas station, side of the freeway, or at the local casino, please don't buy it. It's not real.
If it's all right, Fast Trip up here in Bullhead, there's a guy that's up there every day doing this. I see you guys coming in trying to get money for it. Stay away from the guy.
Don't do it. All right, here's the question for you. You are unique to the pawn industry, given that you previously worked in large box retail. There aren't too many of you. Given your expertise, why would you recommend people buy secondhand rather than mainstream retail?
Oh, that's an easy one, everybody. You know, the unfortunate reality when you buy from a retail store is so many hands make money on that piece of jewelry before it actually gets to the retailer. And then the retailer obviously marks it up because they have to pay for the big box. They got to pay for their X amount of employees, all of the overhead, insurances, warranties, all those things, man. And that's not necessarily paid for by the company. That's paid for by the consumer.
Yep.
So the benefit of purchasing secondhand is obviously we know what the true value and the true ingredient cost of this stuff is.
Yep.
So we give a fair price up front, and then we turn around and pass that value on to our consumers.
Cool. On the flip side of that, so other than, that is the bell that signifies our lightning round, which means we are going to compete for 1 minute over basic industry questions. Whoever stuck holding the pie at the end is going to pay with their face.
All right.
You ready for this?
Yep.
Cool, let's do it.
We're going.
Okay.
What is the decimal equivalent of 22 karat gold?
That would be 9-1.
Good enough. That's fine.
All right, next. What do the jewels do in a watch?
They reduce friction.
Next question, Danny. What well-known guitar manufacturer from Corona, California, but has factories in Mexico as well?
Gibson. Damn.
Guitars from Corona, California. Well-known.
Oh, he's stuck. Oh, he's stuck.
Corona, California.
This is gonna be good.
No, I'm taking the pie. Fender?
Fender!
Oh, it's a guess.
Name 3 popular diamond shapes.
Round, Princess, and Marquis.
Who makes the XD handgun?
That would be Smith & Wesson. Oh, shit, Springfield.
Let's go.
You want to do it?
Oh yeah,
Do the
let's do
honors?
it. Let's take that off so we don't ruin it.
You're going to mess up my hair.
Yeah, I am gonna mess up your hair. All right, you ready for this? Ever been pie in the face?
Oh, yeah.
we won't ask about that. Ready?
I take it well.
All right, on the count of 3. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, lick it up. There you go. Delicious.
That's so good.
You're like the masked bandit right now. Yeah, delicious.
Thank you for that.
You want to clean that up before we move on?
Uh-uh.
All right, we want to keep going. All right, let's finish answering this question then.
Probably.
You should probably clean up. All right, we'll get back to the question in just a minute,
We'll be
folks.
right back.
Perfect. All right, so let's finish up that question from the last round before I had the pleasure of pieing you in the face. On the flip side of what can a pawn shop give you that a jewelry store can't, where do you think the pawn shops could improve to be able to better compete with the big box jewelry stores?
Well, I think first and foremost, in my location specifically,
Yep.
a benefit would be to have a bench jeweler
Okay.
on in-house.
Yep.
You know, I think that maybe in the future, I think that might be something attainable, but you know, to benefit the customer a little bit more, we're in an area where there's not a lot of jewelers, at least quality jewelers. No offense, but being able to service the jewelry for customers, size it, repairs and things like that would be a huge benefit.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you for the jewelry expertise, and we're gonna move on to the next one. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. All right, so for this next challenge, we are going to be taking a little shot. So I'm gonna pour us a couple shots here. I don't know if you guys all remember this, the old school cinnamon challenge. But the goal is literally just to get this down. All you have to do is swallow it, and that is the goal. So we're gonna try to make this a little even here. I think that's plenty. It's probably more than plenty. But before we take that shot, I'm gonna ask you the question. We're gonna cheers, take our shot. You're gonna go ahead and answer that, all right?
Okay.
Have you ever done this before?
After I take the shot, I answer the question?
Yes, sir. All right. So, a little birdie told me that you have a nose for sniffing out the best local bars. In your opinion, which local watering hole would you shout out as being the best and why? No, cheers, bro. The whole thing. Toss it back, get it down. I can't even fit. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, sorry about the floor, guys. Oh. Oh, it's so impossible.
I'm never going to a bar again. Well, I think my favorite bar is local right here is going to be Mad Dogs right up the street, right up here. Cool bartender, cool staff, cool patrons,
Okay.
good food.
So outside of going to Lake Mojave and going to the river, Bullhead doesn't get that many guests, but right up the street is Laughlin, which gets a ton of guests. I don't know how familiar you are with Laughlin or not, but if you had to say a good place for visitors to go to have a good time, what would you say up in Laughlin?
I really don't even go up there, man, honestly. So I think maybe the Riverside. It's got a bowling alley. It's got, I don't know, movie theaters.
Okay.
So if you have a family, you got kids, it's a good place.
Yeah, Riverside is actually where I used to stay in college. We used to take a trip there every year during our little May break. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're passing through Bullhead to get to Laughlin, make sure you stop by, see Jump-On-It right here on the 95. Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm good, but we're moving on to the next one. How do you feel about games?
Love games.
Love games. So this is almost like beer pong, but instead there's consequences.
Okay.
Okay? So we each have 5 bugs here, and thank you, courtesy of my children. Throughout the round of this questioning, you have to take all 5 shots.
Okay.
For every time you miss, you're going to stick your finger right through this bug zapper right here, and just see what happens.
Okay.
All right, sound good? So you got to touch the grate, make solid contact, and this is the round we call shocking.
All right.
All right, so let's take our first shot. Damn it. All right, you want to go first, second?
I'll go first.
Go for it. No. Right through the hole. See the hole in the grate there that I made for us so we can get our finger through? That hole. Do you want to hold the button for me, or do you want me to hold the button
I'll
for
hold
myself?
The button.
Okay, you can hold the button.
Where's the button?
The button's right there on that side. All right, here we go. That's not fun. Okay. All right, you ready? The next one. All right, we're gonna ask the question before we toss any more bugs. Sound good? You have held many titles in your life. Some of them being father, husband, corporate leader, store manager, to name a few. What title are you most proud of, and why? Let's take another shot before.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
All right, let's see it. Damn it, I'm over the top. Shit. You go first, second.
I'll go first.
Oh, it bites back every time. All right, these bugs are not very much fun. I don't know whose idea this one was, but I don't like it. All right, so go ahead. Most title you're most proud of?
Oh, being a father for sure, 100%.
Why?
Well, it's because I think the most important thing in life is, we all die and move on, but to be able to leave a legacy behind is probably the most important thing as far as the title goes. You work for a company, you die, the company moves on. Having children that are good and responsible and respectful, kind, that's a huge role, an important role in life.
How many kids do you have?
2.
2.
Yeah,
All right.
2 boys.
And what are they up to these days?
One's senior in high school, and the other one is 21, and he's in construction.
Cool. All right. Well, hear that, folks? If you're thinking about having kids, do it. It's worth it. I've got 3 and 1 on the way, so I'm with you on that. Being a father is definitely the most important title to me as well. Let's shoot another bug. I gotta make moves. Yes. Woo! Ready to go again? We're getting rid of these. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, you went for it. You got a little sparker on that one. Oh, and you're bleeding. All right. Now we're bleeding. We got one more here. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, you dick. Here we go. 3, 2. No, are you holding it?
Yeah, I'm holding
it. Didn't get me. I think the light's not. Try one more time. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one got me. Okay. I think we're good with the fly swatter. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, I think we're all good. All right, moving on to the next one. So this next one, the much anticipated Da Bomb hot sauce. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are you familiar with spicy food?
Not really.
Not really. You're not into it.
Let's find out.
All right. So
I like games.
Before I even get into this, let's just go ahead and make this happen. I have done this obviously many times now. You are new to this, so I'm gonna let you pick a dab size, and I'm just gonna follow your lead. You need a chip too, bro. We're not gonna share a chip. This ain't Lady and the Tramp. Nom, 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 nom.
Which one would I be?
I think we know. Do you want the massive effect of it, or just to know what it's like?
I'm not gonna sit there and chew it and like gargle it in my mouth.
No, I just mean on the quantity.
That's not a lot?
It's enough.
That's a lot to me. It looks like a lot.
Perfect. Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm gonna ask the question before it gets too hot. So you're a San Diego native, correct?
South Orange County.
South Orange County, Carlsbad area, right?
San Clemente.
San Clemente. All right, I'll get there eventually. Hold on. And then transplant in Dallas, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and now Bullhead City.
Uh-huh.
How did you end up in a small town Bullhead after spending most of your life in the cities?
Well, a couple reasons. That stuff's hot.
It's really hot. Yeah,
I left-
no, it's not fun.
Left California for multiple reasons. Mainly for the education purposes for my kids. Dallas' school education is way better than Southern California.
Okay.
Plus, financially, I was able to make a lot more money in Dallas.
Okay.
Kids grew up, moved out, and I wanted to make my way west. My son moved back to California, but I was not interested in going back to California. Parents are getting a little bit older. I feel like I neglected them over the course of raising my. Yeah, I'm burning a lot. Missed my parents a lot, so they came out here. I'm familiar with the area. Grew up, vacationing out here on the river and things like that.
Okay.
So, and still had some friends out here from when growing up as a kid. Wow, that is really hot. And
It's hard to focus.
kind of wanted to, step out of the, the fast-paced rat race and kind of mellow out on the second half of my life and kind of slow down and take it easy
Okay.
and try to figure out how to be happy and relax a little bit.
How's that going so far in
So
Bullhead?
far, it's all right.
Huh?
It's all right. Yeah. Yeah.
You feeling real relaxed right now?
I need a chip. Is that all right?
Yeah, you can eat as many chips as you want. They honestly don't help. They're too salty. It almost like burns a little bit more.
My arms are shaking.
We have some Oreos over here. We'll go to those next. All right. Cool. I think that's all I got because I don't want to keep going. I need to get something else to wash this down.
Okay.
Appreciate you sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. all
Thanks
right.
for asking.
Yeah. All right. So for this next challenge here, this is what we like to call cute and cuddly, which means that you are going to have something to pet while we go through this challenge. You have had more life and career experience than most others at Jump-On-It. Not calling you old, but you're old. If you could give one piece of advice to the youngsters in our organization trying to make their way, what would it be?
Ask as many questions and learn.
Okay.
Be deliberate.
Okay.
Be passionate.
All right.
That's about it.
Passionate, deliberate, ask questions, learn. What does that get you in life, do you think?
Knowledge, wisdom.
All right, you got your cute and cuddly little buddy in front of you now, so you can go ahead and feel that up.
That feels weird.
Uh-huh.
Can I smell it?
No, you just gotta feel it.
String cheese.
It was that easy?
Yeah.
Holy moly, you're a genius. So one piece of advice, you say it's ask questions. You're essentially getting at gain knowledge, right? Why is that important, do you think, to moving on in life, whether that's career or just in life in general? What value do you think that adds?
Well, I think that the more knowledge you gain, the more
You
that
can take that off now.
the more knowledge you gain in order to become successful is to be able to duplicate yourself and transfer knowledge into other people so they can become better, and surround yourself with knowledgeable people that can help drive business.
Awesome. All right. Well, that was way easier than I expected. When I saw that done before, it was way more entertaining than what you just did. So thank you for ruining that for us, Danny. And thank you for thanks for being here today. We really appreciate it. For those of you that are out there in YouTube land.
I love string cheese, by the way.
You do? Is that why you
I
do
play with it all
what
the time.
Oh, okay. All right. Those are things we're going to keep out of YouTube land. All right. If you've enjoyed this, please like, follow, subscribe, and join us on our next episode of Jump-Off-It. If you want to, I think next time, let's see, who do we have here? Next coming up is the Jack of all trades, Hugo Martinez. If you'd like to ask him any questions before the interview, please comment below. Until then, your friendly neighborhood pawnbroker signing off.